Hello everyone, welcome to my project topic, and my project topic that I worked on is e-commerce sales and customer behavior data. So someone may ask, what is e-commerce? E-commerce is a digital marketing in which customers make purchases online and deliver to them at their doorsteps or the address based on their profile that they use. And customer behavior data is the attitude that customers put on making purchases online. So what's my data about? So my data is on three sets. The one is age, the estimated salary, and then the product that the customers buy. So the data set I analyze predominantly categorize or the purchasing behavior of users. The key variable that I put in my data is the shipping information, the product category, and then certain demographics of the buyer, such as the age, gender, estimated salary. It offered a comprehensive view of how users with their distinct profiles interact with offerings and subsequently make purchasing decisions. So the user demographics. So my project, I observed that most users in the data set were in their mid 25s to late 40s. These young demographics were particularly active in terms of browsing but did not always translate their interest into actual purchases. The estimated salary column further provided insight into the purchasing power with considerable variance observed spanning from low to high income brackets as shown in the diagram. So from the diagram you can see that most of the users or most people who come to um, my online or my product is online freakers. When you say online freakers, they just come to look at the product, look at the features, the prices, and other stuff. But their purchasing behavior is rather slow or is rather low as compared to the others. So we come to the purchasing behavior. So a segment trend that I identify was the tendency of cart abandonment among young users. They actively engage with the platform, adding items to their cart, but mainly refrain from finalizing their purchases. Conversely, those in the higher estimated income brackets, particularly around 150,000 marks, showed more purchasing purchasing behavior. So this means most of the young ones that come online just make online, they are seen as online freakers. They just come online to um, select some of their product in their cart, but for them to hit the final button of making purchases or for payment, that one becomes a problem to them. Well, I estimated to many factors say that they are young and their income is low, or they also seize some products, some substitute products mainly from mine, and they refrain from buying mine and going to the others. But the main problem I see is that those in the 150,000 mark make purchases. So the young ones see my product as maybe being price costly or maybe costly as they can't afford. So the product categories and preferences. From the style, from the style and category columns in my initial data exploration, I discern a diverse range of products on offer. Specific preferences among different user segments were not directly evident from the subset I examined, but the crafting model potentially highlighted patterns when scaled to the entire data set. So the crafting insight. So the crafting insight that I use is the K-means crafting model. I segmented users into distinct clusters based on their purchasing behavior and demographics. One dominant cluster, one dominant cluster mainly of young users seem to engage more in a single item transaction. However, the commitment level in terms of finalizing purchasing remain low. Another cluster, smaller but more potent in purchasing power, exhibited higher buying intent, especially those with high estimated income. As already said, most of the users who or most of the customers who come online to make purchases are online flickers. They just come online to check out the product, the features, the prices, and other stuff. But for them to make the final purchase is being a problem. So also I segmented those few customers that make the purchases, and those that make purchases are high income and that make the purchases. That's why I already said that it means maybe the students or maybe the young ones see my product as being costly or maybe they have another substitute that they use. So the regression analysis that I use give me a relationship between the age, estimated salary, and the purchases. So this allows me to predict purchasing behavior based on the user profiles, often action metrics for targeted marketing and product recommendation. So this regression analysis helps me to segment my customers. So meaning those with high income, I segment those, meaning that I my product, those with high income earners buys most of the product, but those that come online mainly to put my product or put the product in their cart as male of student or male of young ones who normally visit online frequently than the um, adult people. The sales and geographic distribution. The shipping information or the shipping columns include the city, the state, and then the postal codes, which grant insight into the geographic distribution of orders. Though the precise distribution wasn't detailed in provided subset, this data was instrumental in identifying key markets, optimizing shipping efficiencies, and determining regional product preferences. So in my online transactions, it had the state, the city, and then the zip, and then the postal code or the zip code. So this mainly make me identify the target city or the target state, or if a target postal code that mainly make purchases. And when I from the graph that I see that many people that live in the um, many people that live in the big cities with high income earners are mainly those that make purchase of my product. So this graph gave me the insight knowledge of those that mainly make the purchases of my products. So recommendation strategy, the implications. So based on my analysis that I gathered from first point of the purchase to the last purchase, meaning that I suggested many strategies that will enable me or that will enable me to get more of the customers to buy the product, because I see that although the young users who come online likes the product, but the problem is for them to make the final purchases. So I suggested many strategies that I can get more people into my to make the project to make the purchase of the product. So some of the recommendations I made is promotions, making promotion of the product, maybe buy one get one free, or maybe slash into some, giving some percentage to customers, refining checkout prices, and reconsidering product pricing or strategies, or maybe uh, pricing the product at a lower so that everybody can have access to the product. So for the different segment which exhibits the higher purchase intent, I recommend a more curated shopping experience with exclusive deals and personal product recommendations will further enhance their buying behavior. Therefore, e-commerce platforms are not just transactional sites, they are ecosystems reflecting complex human behavior, preference, and decision-making patterns.